How you doing? What's your name?
Kelly.
How you doing, Kelly? Which station you with?
Channel 7.
Channel 7. Here's, I want to give you something here.
Okay.
Now, I'm not against cops, but this right here is designed to keep dirty cops.
Okay.
To bust them, to jail them immediately.
Okay.
How long you been, Kelly? What's your last name?
Baumgarten. I've only been here for 3 days. I came from a station in Nebraska, so.
Oh, you did, really?
Yeah.
What made you decide to come on down here?
I don't know. Florida seemed nicer than Nebraska.
Oh, you mean it not near as cold?
Yeah.
Not near as snowy?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm actually from New York.
Oh, really? It's Staten Island. You mean where Eric Garner got his life choked out?
I'm actually from Brooklyn.
Where there was no coat, on his arms, that he could feel the cartilage being crushed in his throat.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Are those painted on your eyebrows?
No.
You kidding?
Whoa.
Here. Let me give you.
Okay. I don't really have any hands right now. So.
Then I'll tell you what. I'll fold it up. Here you go. Here you go, Kelly.
Thanks.
Keep it.
Okay.
And you can take and download PDF oath of arrest and prosecution.
Okay. Thanks.
So we do that, not just to see their side, but also to provide that one-on-one experience for 3 or 4 hours, or how long you want to be there, the whole shift if you want, of that officer in dialogue with black males from a different perspective. You know, because we've got to build trust, build relationship, and move. We've got an opportunity to move our community.
Right. Past just the initial fear. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So, I was just sharing with Jamal, we're planning a community conversation with law enforcement for the 29th of January.
Okay. This is going to be at the rec?
I haven't said where.
Okay.
What do you think the rec would be? Because we went there for the last forum. Either rec, community center, 80 Harris, one of those. Right?
Either, yeah, that's what I was about to say. One of those two would be fine.
Yeah.
The rec center or the garden building.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
So, Janice, I understand that you tried one time to run for state representative, right?
Yes.
How many votes did you get?
About 11,000.
About 11,000.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you all get a receipt when you vote?
No.
Did it ever occur to you that when you go to Walmart, you need a receipt, especially around Christmas time when people are doing more than Christmas shopping, they're shoplifting?
Mm-hmm. No.
Did you tell me the reason why they don't give you a receipt when you vote? They've already decided. They've already decided the votes.
Oh.
They've already decided them. See, the worst democracy, the worst dictatorship is when everybody is told you're free, and then you're lied to. Individually, they can violate you individually. Okay?
Is that on the sheet you gave me?
Okay, now take a look at it. Why don't you just read it out? It only takes 3 minutes to read out loud. Read it out loud.
No, I'm not going to read it out loud, but I will read it.
Well, we need to do more than read it. What we need to do, Janice, okay? You got a smartphone? You got a smartphone, don't you? Everybody's got a smartphone. Would you do me a favor? Download it right now. Download it right now.
Well, I'm going to read it.
And then, my friend, you can also go to a 17-minute video on YouTube, okay?
Okay.
Oath of arrest and prosecution. And I have documented on YouTube all kinds of dirty cop crimes. And I love good cops, man. We need them.
Are you recording me now?
But where are they?
Are you filming?
This is an open forum. This is an open forum.
Okay.
Let me ask you something. Why would you object to me? I'm not forcing the words out of your mouth, right? Am I correct on that? Am I correct on? No disrespect.
Well, the question, Bike Man, isn't about whether he objects or not, but in good reporting, you let the people know what you're doing.
The best recordings are the ones where you don't let them know, because then you catch them in their dirty acts.
So
okay?
You come here to peacefully protest with us, but then you're going to take that tactic with us.
I'm going to take a tactic of getting the truth, whatever the truth is. See those pretty people over there, them pretty dressed up news people? One that just came from Nebraska, okay, who had her eyebrows painted on. Pretty girl, pretty girl. I gave her a flyer. I bet she'll take and flush it down the toilet.
So you don't expect to be...
I want you to record. I hope you secretly record me. I hope you do, because then you're going to catch me doing acts of good deed when people don't even know.
All right.
Because wasn't you at that forum? Wasn't you at that so-called gang forum recently? They got a movie. They got a show on. It's called How to Get Away with Murder. I tried calling Frank McKeithen, who happens to be the sheriff's department. Okay.
He's the sheriff, yes.
That's right. And I have tried calling Florida Department of Law Enforcement idiot clowns in Tallahassee. And I tried calling Scott Irvin of the Panama City Police Department to have arrested Channel 13, who put a show on there that glamorizes murder.
But they can't be arrested.
Oh, yes, they can. To perpetrate a felony is a felony. If you're at a gun and knife show and you suggest that somebody just take a samurai sword and say, well, I don't know if this went through 5 heads. I don't know if this went through a body. Okay, go over there and try it out. Then you are under perpetrating a murder.
Well, thank you so much, sir. And you have a great day and you take care, okay?
All right. We'll see y'all.
Nice meeting you.
Did I give you one of these flyers, my friend? Yes, I did. And so I want to thank you. What's your name anyway?
My name's Jay.
Jay. I want to thank you for you could have very easily had an excuse and said, this is a Saturday. I ain't going to do a damn thing. This gives now. See, let me understand. I'm not against cops. I'm against dirty cops.
Oh yeah.
Okay. We need cops. They're like wolfhounds. They keep the wolves at bay. Okay. But what I don't understand is I try to give my flyer out to the news people, and it's like I'm the best kept secret. There's like a blackout going on. Why is that? Why?
With you or with?
With what I'm trying to get out to, where I can literally stop.
Honestly, I'm telling you without hurting your feelings.
Yeah, you gotta hurt my feelings.
The credibility of the source just really isn't that strong.
Tell me, I'm interested in hearing. Okay, good. Tell me what you got to say.
Well, it's like if I'm dressed like this and I say how you doing, I like to give you my flyer.
Mm-hmm.
Read it,
right,
absorb it, and look for yourself. Appreciate it, walk away. Then look at what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little like, okay, this guy's nuts.
You mean because I'm nuts? I'm motherfucking crazy nuts that Eric Garner
I don't say
got his throat fucking. The guy's coat, okay, there wasn't no coat on. It was his bare arm. He couldn't feel the cartilage being crushed.
I'm not.
You know,
you're taking it personally.
My friend, no, we're not taking it personally.
Your voice
I'm a world-class debater. I'm a master debater, as a matter of fact, okay? I think let me ask you something. Have you ever had a situation where you have cops surrounded you and you talk every one of them away? I've done it.
Yeah. You know why? You're white.
You know, that's a lie right there. You know how many times I've been thrown in jail? You know how many times I've been thrown in jail?
How many times?
Over 20 times. And you know what I've ever done? I never put in my head to take and break into somebody's place. It's because they hate people who stand up.
Oh, yeah, they do. I don't like
now, okay, let's talk about my credibility.
You're standing up to me right now, and I don't like it.
Let's talk about my credibility. You may not like the truth. You may not like the truth.
No. But it's
Now, tell me where my credibility. If United States Code.
I don't know who you are.
No,
I don't know
okay,
your background. I don't know anything about
okay.
you.
Why? If I'm a human being that cares,
listen.
Does it matter what name? If my name was Rick Scott, or if it happened to be Janice Lucas, who has happened to be the ringleader of this so-called, human rights, and why do they say black? I'm not white.
No.
I'm colored. Now, when I'm dead, I'll be white or blue or something like that. And what I see media is, they only go, there's an agenda going on. They don't want the real truth of the matter. I just gave a paper that could stop all dirty cop corruption in the United States. Now, let's talk about my credibility, okay? Let's talk about my credibility.
Let me clarify what I said, okay? Before you get upset.
Oh, I don't get upset. I don't get upset.
You are. You're not letting me let me talk.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, my friend.
I don't know who you are. I do not know your past. I don't know your education. I don't know what you've done, how you're researched. All I can do is based on what you look like.
And I'll tell you what I look like. I look like the average person that a
No,
cop
you don't look like
would
an
take.
average person.
Oh, I'm proof Martians landed. Look at this shit. I ain't no prisoner. I ain't no prisoner of anybody's thoughts. You know how many people are so afraid? Oh my God, I'm not wearing the lace outfit. Fuck them.
What lace outfit?
The latest outfit, the latest trend and
What is it,
everything.
lace?
Remember, you remember a long time ago, my friend, when people were taking slice up their pants? Remember when there was acid wash jeans?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they'll do it as long as it's safe.
So
They're a
what
bunch
I'm wearing
of-
is, so what I'm wearing is follows into that criteria of what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying is this is, number one, a fashion expert would say, wait a minute, this is not color coordinated. You got brown here, you got olive green, you got this, you're all mismatched.
Oh, I know.
But you know what I like?
What?
I like your individualism.
I have no color sense. All I know is that this was clean, the shirt was clean. I know I had blue in this, and I had some tan, and my belt matches my shoes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all I know.
But see, when
Have
we...
you figured out yet that resuscitation is interfering with God?
No, it's not. No,
Yes,
it's
it
not.
is.
You have no right to your very last breath. You have
But if
no right whatsoever.
Lower your voice.
Have you ever heard of suicide by cop? Have you ever heard about people
Oh,
don't take
God.
and they'll have
I'm
a cop shoot
75
them?
years
Here's
old.
the point. You have no right whatsoever to make any decision in your last heartbeat and your last breath, or you
Lower
are
your
going
voice.
to hell.
Lower your voice. I don't give a shit.
You're going to hell.
Based on what?
Because the facts are, I didn't make me, I have no right to take me. Who said life is going to be something to where everything is comfortable?
Okay.
But
Okay?
the resuscitation.
That's your opinion.
Let me
And
say
your
something.
That's not my
now.
opinion, that's fact.
Let me
Okay.
say something now. Addressing his thing of
Mhm.
your last breath, you've stopped breathing when they do a DNR. Yes, you
No,
have.
you don't. No, you don't. No, you
Really?
don't.
So when their lungs aren't doing this, they're
Yeah.
still breathing?
That's a lie right there. It's not until
Oh,
you're
God.
dead and rotted into the ground and the maggots are eating you alive.
I'm
You're
going to be burned,
dead.
darling. I'm going to be burned.
You're dead,
I'm going to
okay?
be cremated. So it's the job.
Hey, let me give you one of these flyers here.
I don't want to be cremated. I'm always afraid that I'll still be alive.
Yeah.
So-
I can understand that.
I just have this paranoia. It's like I've heard too many stories where it's like, you ever heard of the graveyard shift? You know the graveyard shift. You know where that comes from?
Yeah, vaguely.
You know where that comes from? The term graveyard shift?
Probably because they were still breathing.
No, when they bury somebody into a cemetery and they put them in the ground, they put a string into the ground and it's attached to a bell. The graveyard person had the graveyard shift, would stay there from midnight to 8 in the morning, making sure that any bells rang and they dig them back up. That was graveyard shift.
Yeah.
And because people would go into these deep comas and they thought they were dead, and they weren't.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they'd wake up going like, well, I'm in this dark coffin. Yeah.